everybody, Marieanne here, the crochetyclogger. Hope everybody's holding up okay. Just thought I'd come on and talk to you guys a little bit. And admittedly and unashamedly, I need some content. But I do want to remind you. That this coming Wednesday, April the 1st, I'll be drawing a winner for using the YouTube random comment picker thingy. Cross my fingers that all that works. It's kind of new to me. Anyway, I will be drawing a winner for the Granny Boogie bag and the Granny Boogie beret. If you have not yet entered, go to my video that is entitled the Season of the Granny video, and it'll tell you all about it. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now just a few things you need to know if you want to enter, besides all the other normal stuff, which you'll find out in the video or in that description box. Please be sure to put hashtag boho boogie in your comments somewhere so that I will know that that's going to be a keyword. If you don't want, you can leave a comment, but if you want to enter for the giveaway, hashtag boho boogie within your comments somewhere. Okay, so I thought I would talk a little bit about what I have gotten done. I have not gotten very much completed in the way of crochet, but hey, let me show you. I'm sitting outside. I'm hoping my note paper here does not blow away. But it's a pretty day here in North Carolina. I haven't looked up the temperature yet. Feels like in the 70s. That's a guess. Okay, anyway, let me show you what I got done, or what I'm working on. I have gotten a couple of blue hats done for Hat Not Hate. I got this one done, which is comes from Bag a Day's tutorial. It's the chocolate bonbon beanie. This one's blueberry bonbon. And I've also completed another blue hat, but this is not for the Hat Not Hate. This is for, it's a little granny beret. same method that I used for my other Granny Boogie beret. I got to make one more, and then I'm going to send them to a good friend who has some twins that little twin girls. I think it'll be cute on them, don't you? Anyway, so I got to do that one and send that off really quick. And I've been working on my subscribe pillow, and I just did a simple single crochet all the way down. But there's the back panel, and here's the front panel. It's almost done. Look at all these ends. Anyway, there's what we're looking at. So what I want to do is like fix the triangle thing, because it's not really a triangle. It's kind of weird. And the reason I kept all these ends in here is because I want to use them to kind of just secure this down a little bit better than it's secured right now. And I was thinking about outlining it, but I tried that and it wasn't really good. So I'm just kind of going down the middle and securing, and making sure, like I've done, I can kind of see a difference. I've done the first three letters, so I can see a difference. These are a little bit wider slightly. So anyway, I'm going to work on that some more too. And that's it for me as far as projects. So I thought I would also, oh, and by the way, this is a bag that I have had for years and years. A good friend of mine who loves to sew, she made it. It's my cat bag. And I never really used it for anything. And then I thought, my gosh, I could use this for a project bag. Excuse me. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And so this is what sits by my bed. Holding my whips. Okay, so what did I do with my paper? Oh, here it is. I thought it would kind of be neat nobody actually tagged me on the how are you holding up during this thing, quarantine thing. Oh, and by the way, today is Monday, March 30th. Is that right? I think that's right. Nobody tagged me on this how are you holding up thing, but I'm tagging myself. First question is, how are you holding up? Well, like everybody, it's kind of a roller coaster. The first couple of weeks I felt unaffected, really, except, you know, taking precautions and staying home as much as possible. But then my boss at the dance studio decided to offer some online classes for some of our students, and so she asked me if I'd like to do some, and I'm like, shoot, yeah, you know. And so I'm doing, in fact, I did the first one this morning. I'll get back to that, but by accepting that, I had to drive to my work because I left my backpack, which had all my dance shoes in it. So it's about a 75-mile drive to work for me. And so I thought, well, I've got to go get my shoes, you know. So I believe it was Saturday, I drove to work to go get them. And that kind of got to me. And that started a roller coaster emotionally for me. It's the first time I'd actually driven more than, 5 miles away from home. But the interstate, has all those signs that go out over the interstate with the lighted messages, and just seeing those words that I don't want to say made me feel like what was the name of that movie? Now I can't even remember it. The books and the movie were so good, but I feel like that with Katniss, bow and arrow, and I can't even remember the name of it. I'm bad with movie names and TV show names, but anyway, yeah, it made me feel that way. And then when I got to the studio, it was like just dead. I mean, it felt so strange, nobody there, and I don't know. That did kind of start me in a, but it's okay. I mean, it's all good. We try to fill our time and our minds with more beautiful things, right? Right. Second thing, am I binge watching? Have I binge watched anything lately? Well, yeah, YouTube. I'm watching all you peoples. But I do take some time, my husband and I, so we can have a little together time. We do watch Netflix. We've been binge watching that 70s show, which is probably our third time going through it. And we also watched the coolest movie the other day. It was called Troop Zero. That was a good movie. I recommend that to anybody. It's a good feel-good movie. I liked it. How are you spending quality time during the quarantine? Okay, well, I'm not doing as much crochet as I would like. I began by doing a lot of crochet, but the past week I have been really trying hard to do organizing. I have a building. I have an extra building, a small building, outside of my house. It's kind of in the side of our front yard. And for years now, I've been saying I'm gonna clean that thing out and organize it. So far, it's been storage. And you have to understand that my father died. I had to clean out his house and the house I grew up in, and kind of hard to get rid of things that you hold dear for memories. Have found out that taking pictures of things is just as good before you get rid of them. And then my husband's aunt passed away, so we cleaned out her little house, and so we got a lot of crap in that building. So thankfully the Goodwill has, they are closed, but they did have a drop-off site where an attendant was there, so I did take a lot of stuff off. So I've been spending a lot of time getting things organized. I want it to be my she shack, right? So, you know, a lot of husbands have their dog houses where they go when they want to get away. Well, I got me, I'm gonna have me a she shack, y'all, where I can get away. Woo! And now that things are starting to look more spacious in that small little building, I'm getting excited. So I'm spending a lot of time doing that lately. Am I crafting more or less? Well, like I said, I began crafting more. Now I'm crafting less. Crocheting, to be exact. Is your family crafting with you? Well, it's just me and my husband. No. I have no children. He could care less about crochet. So no. How are your fur babies coping with you being home all day? Well, I have one fur baby, a very, very furry baby. His name is Maxie. He is a big furry gray cat, and I don't think he knows the difference. He actually is getting a little more snuggly. He's gonna be 11 years old in September, and it seems the older he gets, the more he likes to snuggle with me and lay on my big fat belly when I'm kicked back on the bed. So yeah, it's nice for me too. I love being with him. I love that kitty cat so much. I got that cat nearly 11 years ago, and I got him. He was a unwanted, you know, he was part of a litter from somebody who had a cat a cat came in, stray cat came into her garage and had a litter of babies, and he's one of those. So he's kind of a rescue, and he's just beautiful. And I got him for my dad. My dad had dementia. My dad's not with us anymore, like I said before, but I wanted my dad to have a companion because all our fur babies that he'd had and that I grew up with were all gone, and I was afraid to with his dementia, but I wanted him to have something to love, you know. And Maxie just fit the bill. He just fit the bill. And I know there's an attachment to Maxie that has to do with my dad too. I mean, I get that, but I can't help it. I love that cat like if he were my own son. I'm not kidding. And I don't want to sound weird, and if you think it's weird, well, okay. But oh, I love that cat. I love that cat. I don't know what I'd do without him. Okay, next question and last question. How are you shopping nowadays? Well, I have not done any online shopping because I'm afraid I'll buy yarn, and I can't afford to. But groceries, under normal circumstances, if I need cleaning items or pet food or personal items like deodorant or whatever, I would go to Walmart because I could get it all one-stop shop, groceries and personal items and everything. But I have decided that regardless of cost, I am only going to go 2 miles away to my local grocery store, regardless of what I need, and that's where my husband and I have been doing our grocery shopping. We also do his mom and dad's grocery shopping for them, and he takes care of them, and he goes to see them every day and make sure they have everything they need. And we've been trying to be very organized with our grocery lists so that we can do all of it in one shot. I leave the house with a small tub of sanitizing wipes, like Lysol wipes or Clorox wipes, and I leave with exam gloves. And my husband was lucky enough, he was digging around in some of his things in the basement, and we found one regulation N95 mask, and that is the way I go into the store. I don't care. And when I'm done, I use the wipes on my gloved hands before going in, and I use them after going in. And that's what I do. And hopefully that's good enough in the precautionary area of it. But so I tag anybody that wants to answer these questions about how you holding up, and I'll put them in the description box as well. And again, I'd like to remind everybody about the giveaway. And if you want to leave a comment on this video for me regarding how to do the shipping of the Granny Boogie Beret and bag to whoever the winner may be on Wednesday, I would appreciate it. The only thing I know to do is spray the 2 items down pretty good with like disinfectant spray. I mean, I don't know. I've looked, well, I'll do a little more research on the U.S. Postal Service site and see if there's anything, because I don't want, you know, I don't want there to be a risk in shipping things. But hey, you know, the post is still running, so it should be okay. I'm hoping that just disinfecting it, the items and the box and the inside of the box and the outside of the box and all that, I would hope that would be good enough, or wipes or whatever. Unfortunately, I can't wash those items, especially the bag, because it has a suede handle. But anyway, so if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments of this video. And don't forget to enter if you want to win. Okay, I guess that's everything. I feel like I forgot to say something, but nah. Shoot, over 15 minutes. Y'all tired of me already. So, love to everyone, and I will see you soon.